Merry Christmas, everybody. I'm Laurie Nicholson, and I'm blessed to be the director of this small troupe of young actors and singers that you're about to see in our church's production of The Night Shift Before Christmas. It was created by Steve Moore, Rob Howard, and David Guthrie of Little Big Stuff Music. They've helped us with how to procure the streaming license so that you would have the opportunity to see this for a limited time. I have a list of people in our own village to thank for helping us put this together. Connie Massagee, who painted our tabletop backdrops beautifully. Jim Cockerham, who crafted our shepherd's crooks. Catherine Fletcher, who made aprons for Flo, Mo, and Lydia. Jason Adams, who filmed the nativity scene. Wes, Emily, and baby Laura, who stepped up in costume as Joseph, Mary, and the baby Jesus. Our own Shep from last year, Wes, made a cameo appearance as the star bearer, leading the children with the star from the diner down to the stable where Jesus was. We're thankful to our pastor, Kevin Frederick, for encouraging children in the life of the church. They are active participants in our regular worship and in special productions like this one. Mark Roston is our video audio editor, and you wouldn't be seeing this and hearing this labor of love without his part in putting it all together. He's a great servant and a wonderful person to work with. Thank you for all your time and effort to make this the best it could be, even in a pandemic year, Mark. Thank you. Our community of faith at WPC nurture and support our children and youth. The parents of the cast have been amazing. They have been committed from day one to seeing that everybody got to every possible rehearsal. If one date didn't work, they helped us figure out a date that would, and I'm so appreciative of that commitment. You'll see some outtakes at the end. It is 2020 after all. At the time that we recorded these scenes, the cast was not aware that I was going to use outtakes at the end, so this is a nice surprise for all of us. The cast has inspired me from day one. They committed to the characters. They found their characters really quickly from the first reading, and they've made the whole process fun for each other and for me, and now for you. You'll see the end of the process, which is a great Christmas present to our congregation, and it's about the message of God's love, which they show. They shine that light at their young ages, and I'm so grateful for that. We need them. And even in 2020, this crazy, hard, grief-stricken year, they've found a way to shine the light and share God's love with everybody we can. Because, as my brother said recently, love wins. Thank you all.
With sugar. Oh, there's so much to remember. And what is keep the cows in the barn?
It means no cream.
How will I ever remember everything?
Stick with me, honey, and you'll pick it up in no time. It's another great night at the Falafel House.
Is this the Falafel House? I just heard your jingle.
It doesn't matter if it's day or night. Whenever your hunger strikes. La 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 la, Falafel House. Our doors are never locked. We're open around the clock. La 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 la, Falafel House. Check out the night shift.
You won't be lonely.
Next dream's over. Customers only.
La 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 la, Falafel House. Our prices can't be beat. On Tuesdays, kids eat free. La 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 la, Falafel House. Our menu has everything. Even our manna is gluten-free. La 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 la, Falafel House. We're all organic, don't be nervous. dishwasher guys out to walk around town with aprons full of spoons, and they jingle up a storm. And when people come to see where the noise is, they sing that song. It's a new thing they call advertising. So, hon, what will it be? Table or counter?
Counter will be fine, but I have a question.
Shoot!
Okay, what's a falafel?
What's a falafel?
I'm from out of town. Like, way out of town. Just asking.
A falafel is a little taste of heaven. Fried up in a ball about this big. The real neat part is everybody's favorite food.
How is that different from a hush puppy?
Oh, what? That is a weird name for food.
Sure is. Better lock up your pets where this lady comes from. Hey, who are you?
She's the new waitress, Mo. And her name's Lydia. I told you I was going to hire a new girl. Thought I'd train her on the night shift, but she decided right over day shift.
Sounds reasonable.
Okay, Lydia, try to follow me on this. Most of the people who eat at the falafel house are regulars in here all the time. Make sure you take care of them.
Okay, I'll try. Any here tonight? Boy, this sentence is going to break my back.
Here's one right now.
It is to overflowing and everyone just wants extra blankets.
Just sit.
I can't sit down. I'm too worked up.
That's fine. You can stand,
Nothing for me. I think I'll just sit.
or you can sit.
I'll have a coffee. Thanks.
That was Holly. Miss Holly. She runs the Sabbath Inn. She's a little stressed out right now because of the census crowds and all. And those people over there, they work at the clay pot factory.
What do they make?
Oh, about 30 shekels an hour. But that's before overtime.
Oh, I mean, what is made at the clay pot factory?
Seriously, they make clay, pots, high-tech stuff. They even use heat from fires for clay and water into modern kitchen vessels. Hey, get the ski off.
Look, the shepherds are.
Never heard that before.
This one is an active shepherd east of town. They've been coming here for years.
Let's know them, Lou.
Yep, almost like my own kids. That's Skip, Skip, Biff, Buffy, Tommy, and Henry.
There sure is a lot of them.
That's only half of them. They can't all eat the sheep at the same time. The other 6 are out biting in the fields, keeping watch over their flocks by night.
They'll be here later. Okay, kids, here's your first table.
May I take your order?
That's not how you do it. What do you have?
I'll have the black chocolate milk and avocado with cheese. Purple. May I please have one order of...
What am I doing? Bale hay.
No,
No, I don't see a man on the menu. No man on
well, Biff, you know only God has the real man recipe, and, well, he hasn't, well, necessarily shared it with us and stuff, but our man is the best man that humanly possible.
Hey, hey, Tommy, what do you have?
What do you have? Order it up. We serve it fresh, deep fried, and well done. You don't have to sit there wishing you were feasting from our kitchen. Step right up and tell us what you'll have.
All right, Aunt, you've had enough time. You know this menu like the hills of Judea. What do you have?
I don't know, Flo. I'm just not feeling like myself tonight.
So you won't have your usual herdsman breakfast, extra wheat toast, and a large oatmeal?
Yeah, I think I just had 2 scrambled eggs on toast.
Adam and Eve on it up. Rachel.
Yes, ma'am.
What do you have? Just take a look. Our menu's full of fine cuisines we like to cook. the most pessimistic person in the world.
I'm not a pessimist. I'm just a realist.
Watch this. Hey, I can't believe how good business has been because of the census.
Are you kidding me? This census found the whole city upside down. The sheep are stressed out. The streets are crowded. And anyone who doesn't already have a hotel can just forget it.
See?
Why is there census?
Because Caesar ordered a count of all his people in his kingdom. So people have to go back to where they were born. So you can take count.
So Caesar can take more of my money.
A couple got into town today. The girl had to be about 9 months pregnant. And the inn was so crowded there wasn't a room for them. Never seen anything like that in little Bethlehem.
Well, you must feel so lucky to live in a town like Bethlehem.
Why do you say that?
Because the scripture says that the Messiah will come from Bethlehem. Huh, a prophet was that hundreds of years ago. Seems like that's not likely to happen now. They gotta get back to work. I believe that God can send the Messiah whenever he wants to, even tonight. In Bethlehem, Zion, tonight, these are treats. I doubt it. You're a dreamer.
Except we won't be open tomorrow night.
True, it's the right thing to do.
Oh, the kids must have left these after school this afternoon. They'll be panicked.
What are those?
Oh, it's a new thing called social media. The kids send messages to each other. It's the new craze.
How does it work?
Technology again. This thing is papyrus, and this thing is a pen. They write notes down. It's just crazy how someone across the room can know what you're thinking just minutes ago.
Newfangled technology.
Let's see, hon. Did you order? I remember you said you were from out of town.
I'm in for the census, staying over at the Bethlehem Western
pizza to go.
What hotel?
Beth Western.
Beth Western?
Bethlehem Western. Beth Western.
Oh, I don't remember anywhere to go.
Falafel and anchovy pizza?
Oh, here it is. I'm sorry, I forgot to write it down.
That's alright, I can wait.
I was so distracted.
What's up with you today? You don't usually get distracted.
I guess I'm just thinking about that couple who came in there at the end of the shift. They didn't have a penny to their name. And the girl had to be about 9 months pregnant.
The one who's gonna have a baby?
Yep, that's the one. I'm just worried sick about her.
But at least they won't be hungry. Flew through so much free food on their table, they won't be hungry for a week.
Oh, Flo, you're a star.
I suppose I am. Tell anybody and I won't speak to you for a week. I just hate to think of them outside all alone in the dark.
You don't even know them. Why does it bother you so much?
Our current King Herod rules with an iron fist. And I think one day when God's Messiah comes, he'll be gentle and caring.
Gentle? Jeremiah says he'll be a conqueror. He will defeat nations and assemble all the scattered people of Judah. He's going to be a warrior.
A warrior? Isaiah says he'll be a judge and have the spirit of wisdom and understanding and have the fear of the Lord.
I believe he'll be a priest because Isaiah says that righteousness will be his belt and faithfulness is sashed around his waist.
Wait, didn't you leave earlier? Never mind.
Back. Regardless of what he's going to be like, the Messiah will be from here, and he will be from the line of David, and he will be a king.
But is he really going to be born here in Bethlehem?
Micah says, "But you, Bethlehem, though you are small among the clans of Judah, out will come from me who will be the ruler over Israel. Those whose origins are from old, from ancient times."
It's been hundreds of years since that was written. Why are you so sure it's still true?
Because God promised it, and God always keeps his promise.
So under Abraham, how many sons? And from that line the Messiah will come. Son of David and all the rest. From them all the nations will rest. So God always keeps his promise. He's one whether big or small. No one has need for
If the Messiah were to be born right here, right now in Bethlehem, I would literally drop everything to see him.
Whoa! You're about to drop these plates on the poor lady from the Beth Western!
Oh, I'm so sorry. Here's your MLT. Mom let us take a sandwich. Enjoy! Whoa, did you see that?
Whoa, what is that? It's as bright as day out there.
Not sure what it is, but it can't be good.
The lights are coming from the shepherd's field.
What in the world?
Or out of this world.
Did you see that light?
Yeah.
You know, I'm a little worried about the young couple that's sleeping in my stable. You know, the ones you saw earlier? The young girl that's going to have a baby?
Wait! You're telling me you put them in a stable?
Just sleeping there tonight. You know we're overbooked. I'm supposed to have checkup tomorrow. Maybe I should go back and check on them. These bright flashes of light might frighten them.
You know, I've been thinking about that mother to be all day.
Mary's her name. Her husband's Joseph. Came all the way from Nazareth.
That's a long ways away from home. Hope they can move out of your stable before that little boy or girl shows up.
That reminds me. She said the strangest thing when I asked her if she hoped it would be a boy or girl.
Really? What was it?
She looked at me, smiled, and said, "It's a boy."
What?
Maybe she's just hoping? No, she said, an angel told her that she would give birth to a son. Said it was all part of God's plan.
God has a plan. God has a plan. Don't be afraid. God has a plan. The angel gave present from the Lord to bring news to Mary. You have favor with God. The Lord said, "You will carry the face down onto us. Let any plan of God's outrun." Don't be afraid. God has a plan. It's always perfect, just like He is. Don't be afraid. God has a plan, and we can trust it because it's His. Even though many times we can't understand, don't be afraid. God has a plan. God has a plan. God has a plan. Don't be afraid. God has a plan. A journey ahead to a different place. For tired travelers, no room in the end, no place to stay. But a stable and manger, laid down onto us. Let any plan of God's outrun. Don't be afraid. God has a plan. It's always perfect, just like He is. Don't be afraid. God has a plan, and we can trust it because it's His. Even though many times we can't understand, don't be afraid. God has a plan. God has a plan. Don't be afraid. God has a plan, and we can trust it because it's His. Even though many times we can't understand, don't be afraid. God is with us. Don't be afraid. He'll never leave us. Don't be afraid. God has a plan.
It would be so wonderful if Mary's baby was a part of God's plan, just like the angels had told her.
It would also be wonderful if Holly gave those kids a proper place to stay.
And it would be so wonderful if I could get my pizza sometime soon.
Lydia, you may want to start clearing the tables. Mom says we're going to close in just a bit.
You're really gonna do it?
Nothing important ever happens at night. We don't make a dime. It's time we stop kidding ourselves. Whoa, 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 whoa! What's going into you shepherds? You almost knocked my doors down. This isn't like you. This really isn't like you.
Did you see it?
See what?
The light. Oh, the light. It was angels. You saw angels? Didn't you? They were everywhere. And angels talked to us.
Angels? Talk to you?
I was terrified at first. They didn't just talk. They praised to God. And it was loud. He said, do not be afraid. Because I already was. I bring you good news that will cause great joy for all the people. Today, in the town of David, a Savior has been born to you. He's the Messiah, the Lord.
You saw this? You're joking, right?
Not joking.
Tommy, you're the guy who always gives the bad news. What's the bad news about this?
This time, Mo, there is no bad news. This is the best news I've ever heard.
One night in the hills of Bethlehem, the air was calm and quiet. All of a sudden, a host of angels, lifting voices, broke the silence, singing good news of great joy. Glory, glory to God on high. Jesus, the Savior, is born, bringing peace on earth forevermore. And that's good news of great joy. Do not be afraid, the angel said. In the sky grew heavenly light, as the thunder of angel voices echoed throughout the silent night, singing good news of great joy. Glory, glory to God on high. Jesus, the Savior, is born, bringing peace on earth forevermore. And that's good news of great joy. Joyful nations cry, join the triumph of the sky. With angelic hosts proclaim, Christ is born in Bethlehem. Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King. Good news of great joy. Glory, glory to God on high. Jesus, the Savior, born, bringing peace on earth forevermore. And that's good news of great joy. Good news of great joy. Good news of great joy.
Scene.
So, my Uncle Simeon was right. The angel told you that the baby born right here tonight is the Messiah, the Savior that God has promised.
Oh, right, you shepherds. What are you up to?
What about us?
Don't act so innocent. I was sound asleep when I heard the commotion in my stable. Looked out the window and I saw you guys skipping and hollering. I could tell you were up to no good, so I followed you straight here.
Paula, sit down. Take it easy.
I won't sit down. I want to know what these troublemakers were doing in my stable.
Well, Miss Paula, there was this angel.
Angel?
And he told us that the Savior was born here tonight.
Savior?
And that we could find him wrapped in cloth and lying in a manger. And sure enough, we found him in your stable.
In my stable. I think I need to sit down.
After all of these years of waiting, God has kept his promise. And the Messiah, the Savior, has been born in the city of David.
He is Christ the Lord.
Good news of great joy.
For all the people.
So Mary's baby in my stable is our Messiah, sent from God for us. I have to see him.
We've got to clean up and lock up first. Look at the time. It's almost time to close.
Never mind that, Mo. We've got to go. I think I need to sit down. You are sitting, Hala. What you need to do is get up and come with us to see the baby. Mo, are you coming?
I want to see the Messiah. So, yeah, let's go.
Run. Oh my gosh.
Zoom, zoom.
The baby king born for us. From them singing glorious.
Never believe I would live to see this day.
Neither would I.
My Uncle Simeon told me that God let him know that he wouldn't die until he saw the Messiah. He's so old, I knew it would be soon. That's why I'm in Bethlehem. I wanted to see him.
In all the world, we're the only ones that know the Messiah was born here in Bethlehem.
You were right, Flo. Sometimes working at night shift has its benefits.
So what do we do now?
We've got to tell everyone we can.
They'll never believe us. How can we speak to so many people?
Don't be so negative. This is good news we've been waiting for. Let's spread the news.
Mo, come quick. A caravan has pulled up in front of the diner. There's a huge line of hungry people waiting to be fed.
They saw your open 24-hour sign.
Apparently they're tourists from all over the world.
I'm afraid there's nothing we can do for them. It's past midnight, and most of us were closing early.
Flo, go see our guests. We may not be able to go out and tell the world about the Messiah arriving, but it sounds like God has brought some of the world to us.
So you mean?
We need to spread the word, and this diner is the place to do it. 24 hours a day. Besides, we can't lose our customers to awful falafel.
So we're staying open all night?
Absolutely. Who says nothing ever happens on a night shift in Bethlehem? Falafels are in the house, at the Falafel House. We've got good food, good service, and good news. I think we may need a new jingle. Who knew that this night would see the birth of the King? Who knew that this night would change everything? The wonders of His love, God in flesh now appearing, the Savior for all of us. Come and join the angels singing.
Salvation's plan. Who knew that this night would see God come down to man? His glory fills the skies, heavenly hosts, their voices ringing. Hope for men has now arrived. Come and join the angels singing.
Do that one more time.
Here's our cast of The Night Shift Before Christmas. Henry, Valerie, Ruby, Jonas Henry, Emma, Gaston, Marissa, Lila, Anna, Piper, and James.
their ears to keep the cows in the barn.
I'm sorry, Flo. What did you just say?
Java's a talk. Unleaded means sweet talk. Whisper in their ears is sweet talk, you know, with sugar.
Oh, there's so much to remember. And what is keep the cows in the barn?
It means no cream.
Oh, there's so much to remember. Oh,
Just stick with me, honey, and you'll pick it up in no time. It's another great night shift at the Falafel House.
is this the Falafel House? I just heard your jingle.
Doesn't matter if it's day or night, whenever your hunger strikes. La 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 la, Falafel House. Our doors are never locked, we're open around the clock. La 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 la, Falafel House.
Check out the night shift.
You won't be lonely.
Restrooms are for customers only.
La 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 la, Falafel House.
Shut it.
Midnight this night, we'll see the birth of the king. Who knew that this night would change everything? No wonders of his love, God is love now appearing, a savior for all of us. Come and join the angels singing.
Well, I know one thing for sure. It's the Messiah were born right here in Bethlehem.
Okay, let's do it again.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The Messiah were born right here in Bethlehem. And literally drove everything to see him.
All right, I think that was good, actually.
Well, I know one thing for sure. If the Messiah were born right here in Bethlehem, I literally got everything to see him.
Flo, you're about to drop those plates on that poor lady sent from the Beth Western.
Oh my, I'm very sorry. Here's your MLT. Mutton, lettuce, and tomato sandwich. Enjoy!
Whoa, what is that? What? It's as bright as day out there.
Not sure what it is, but it can't be good.
The lights are coming from over there where the shepherd's field.
What in the world?
Or out of this.
We're out of this world. Do you see that light?
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a little worried about that young couple that
Okay.
was sleeping in my
Well, I know one thing for sure. If the Messiah were born right here in Bethlehem, I literally dropped everything to see him.
Flo, you're about to drop those plates on the poor lady from the Beth Western.
Oh, sorry. Here's your MLT. I'm with a tomato sandwich. Enjoy. Well, I know one thing for sure. If the Messiah were born right here.
Okay, pick them up. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, sing.
Alright, gang, we better head for the hill. Back to work.
Okay, come back. 3, 2, 1, sing.
It would be so great if
Sing.
it would be so wonderful if Mary's baby was a part of God's plan, just like the angels had told her.
It would also be wonderful if Holly gave his kids a proper place to stay.
And it would be so wonderful if I could get my pizza sometime soon.
Lydia, you're gonna have to start clearing the tables. Mom says we're gonna close in just a bit.
Okay.
You're really gonna do it?
You're all.
Okay,
Sorry.
let's do it again.